Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'll be sharing with you on Pathways Mentor Program. This is especially for Toastmaster members who have finished their level 2 and above. So let's get started. Let's begin with a quote about mentoring. A mentor is someone who allows you to see the hope inside yourself. Personally, I would say in my Toastmasters journey for the past 7 years, there are many mentors that have appeared, helping me to achieve my goals, not only in Toastmasters, but also in my personal life, because they have provided support, encouragement, and motivation to enable me to be who I am today. So ladies and gentlemen, I think mentor is someone that can give you light in your life, especially in times that you face challenges, you think there is no hope. Mentor is the one that can help you to enlighten you again. So today, let me share with you a few tips, or I would say how you want to elevate your mentoring experience after you have benefited from the mentors in your Toastmasters journey. First of all, this particular slide on the differences between coaching and mentoring. This is derived from the Pathways Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring, the Level 2 project. So if you have completed your Level 2, all the members will need to go through this particular project to introduce to you what is mentoring all about in the Toastmasters education. So here you can see that mentoring focuses more on multiple, often longer-term goals. It's not a one-off kind of job. And coaching is more like on a specific skill. For example, you have badminton coach, you have speech coach, and perhaps a physical fitness coach. So that is very specific and usually only for a fixed term of duration. For mentor, they always will support the protege or mentee to help him or her to accomplish her goals, providing general feedback and support, more personal involvement with the protege, taking steps, and also perhaps to suggest tasks for the protege in order for them to accomplish their goals. So most of the time, mentor is the one who provides some advice and feedback. The person who takes action and derive the plan, it depends on the protege. Coach is slightly different because coach, likelihood that they have achieved certain achievement in that particular field. So most of the time, they are the ones that will derive the plan or actions that they need to take. So the protege will, or the coachee will actually just follow whatever the coach provided to them. So here you can see that mentoring more on providing a support, motivation, and feedback to the mentees if they face any problem. So are you ready for mentoring? Here, there are some projects that you can go through in the Pathways Mentor Program that can help you to be ready to be a mentor. Here, this is what we will cover. First is Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring Level 2, which I believe many of you have went through. The next one is Prepare to Mentor in the level, we call it a Level 3 project in the program. Mentoring Level 4 and Advanced Mentoring Level 5. So once you completed these 5 levels, you will be entitled to call yourself as a Pathways Mentor under the Pathways Learning Experience. So this Pathways Mentoring Program is optional in the base camp. So it's not a compulsory thing for you to achieve your DTM award. But I would say if you want to benefit not only your club members, but also for your personal development, it's very good to go through this program. It's very structured and organized. There are many resources available. So let me show you how does it work. First of all, this is in the Level 2 project, the final project in each pathways in Level 2. Okay, so here, this manual will teach you or share with you how Toastmasters define, mentoring, like one of the table I showed you just now, what's the difference between coaching and mentoring. And then you can write a speech, 5 to 7 minute speech about the time when you were a protege. Share the impact and importance of having a mentor. So in this project, it's not very difficult. You can share a mentor in your life or even in your career, not necessarily in Toastmasters. So after you complete this project, and which means you have completed level 2 in your pathways, you are able to activate this Pathways Mentor program in the base camp. There will be a suggested curriculum for you to embark on. Later, I can share with you a video on that. Stay tuned. So after you activated the Pathways Mentor program in the base camp, you will have access to download this resource called the Level 3 Prepare to Mentor project. So here, what you need to do is there's no speeches that needs to be done. What you need to do is just go through the manual to read through the points about your goals, your interest in being a mentor, and whether you are ready to have a mentee. Here, there is a self-evaluation resources. Answer those questions and reflect. Then engage with your vice president education or maybe your president of the club to tell them that, hey, do you have any new members who recently joined? I would like to learn to become a mentor. All right. So here are the project checklists for this Prepare to Mentor Level 3 project. Here, it includes the mentor self-assessment resource, which is in the manual. Then you need to talk to your VPE. And then here, it also mentions that no speech associated with this project. Once you have discussed with your VPE and the VPE assign you as a mentor, then I would say this project is completed and you can move on to the level 4 project. Very easy, right? So as long as you have a new member in your club, quickly grab the opportunity to volunteer yourself as a mentor. Now, level 4 project in this Pathways Mentor program is called mentoring. How you want to do it? You can start to apply your mentoring skills to a short-term mentoring assignment. After you have a protege or mentee, you can start to assist the protege or the new member to set goals and develop a plan for completing his or her project. So for new member, they will start with icebreaker speeches in the level 1 and then first speech, second speech, and etc. So for you, having completed level 2 and going through the introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring Project, by the time you finish level 2, I believe you have already understand how the Toastmasters education works. You know how to log into Basecamp. You know how is it like to go through as a new member, how to prepare the icebreaker speech, your first speech, second speech, and etc. So help the new member to identify his or her goals, develop a plan. This plan, of course, it needs to be initiated by the protege. So give feedback on the plan of the protege. Some protege, they may be very fast-paced. Some of them, they may want to take their time to learn and go through the speeches. So discuss with your protege what really works. And of course, this particular mentoring project, there are also some resources that you can utilize. So after your mentorship for a few months, after you help this protege to set the goals and develop a plan, you can start to deliver a speech about your experience as a Toastmasters mentor. So I would say you need to have a meetup with your protege. First, help to set the goals and have a plan. Then only you have something to share about this Toastmasters mentor experience. All right, let's see what are the resources in this project. Here, work with the protege, which means you need to have a mentee. And then here, there is a resource called the Protege Success Plan. It's a guideline on how you can have a very successful communication with your mentee. The mentoring communication tracking log. What are the items that you need to discuss in a meetup with your protege? The protege self-assessment, and then also the mentor evaluation resource. So after the protege assess himself or herself as a mentee to receive mentoring advice from you, they will also be evaluating you as a mentor. How did you perform? How is the support provided, and so on. So here, the resources are all included. You just need to share with your protege to fill it up and assist them. And after that, you can deliver that 5 to 7 minute speech. So here, they didn't really mention how do you define the short term. I would say once a new member joins the club and you become the mentor, try to speed up the process and communicate with the new member on their goals and so on. From there, once they have started to deliver a speech or 2 speeches, then you can start to deliver your 5 to 7 minute speech. It may take up to 1 to 2 months or maybe 3 months, depending on the progress of that protege. So here, the key thing is it's a short-term mentoring assignment. And lastly, it's a 5 to 7 minute speech. Just inform your VPE that you are delivering a level 4 mentoring speech and provide them the evaluation form. There's an evaluation form for that. So I would recommend your evaluator to be someone who have done this project, which is a qualified Pathways mentor. Or if not, it could be someone that has been in Toastmasters for very long and is very familiar with the mentoring. Lastly, after this level 4 project, it's called advanced mentoring. It could be a fellow Toastmaster or another person for a period of 6 months. So here, right, they didn't really mention whether this protege should be the same protege as the previous one or whether it could be a different person. But I would say you can also use back the same protege if your club doesn't really have a lot of new members at the moment. And here there are also additional note that here it says it can be other person as well. It doesn't need to be a Toastmaster member. And the key thing here is that give and receive feedback both verbally and in writing. There's also the resources provided. At the end of these 6 months, write a speech and share what you have learned and gained as a mentor. What is the project checklist for this last level 5 project? Okay, here it says that it defines clearly it needs to be more than 6 months where you have regular communication with your protege. The key word here is regularly. If you just meet in the first month and then you have a many months gap, I think that it's not really right. So you need to really put that commitment to communicate regularly with your protege, either once a month or maybe twice a month, to give feedback to each other, record meeting dates and times, of course, and share these resources to your speech evaluator to tell them that, hey, I have actually done all this job. So here are the resources: mentor communication tracking log, mentor evaluation, protege success plan, and also the monthly goal check resource. Here they encourage you to meet up at least once a month. I think it won't be very hard because perhaps the first meeting that you need to set goals and so on, it may take more time. But after that, it's just a checking up. You can just send regular WhatsApp messages and so on. And if you really need to meet up face-to-face, you can use the online platform like Zoom to just check in with each other. Yeah, okay. And at the end, share with the club what is your experience and how you gain as a mentor. And here you can also kill 2 birds with 1 stone. When you are sharing to your club about your mentoring experience, this will somehow inspire the other members to take up this Pathways Mentor program as well. So when there are more people embarking on this Pathways mentoring journey, it will also help to enhance the quality of the speeches, to enhance and motivate the members because they are helping each other to achieve their goals. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it for the Pathways Mentor program. In short, if you have completed level 2 project and level 3, you just need to do that assessment, whether you are ready or not, prepare yourself, get a mentee or protege, then start to commit yourself to the short-term and long-term Mentoring Program. And here, upon completion, you can submit in the Basecamp to say that you have completed the Pathways Mentor Program and approved by your Vice President Education or other Basecamp managers. Some districts, they even provide, or clubs, they will even buy you a Pathways Mentor ribbon that they can purchase from the Toastmasters website. So this is how it looks like. So here is a screenshot of my Pathways Mentor Program, which I've completed about a few years ago. Yeah, so this is how it looks like because now I have completed it. So there's a tick over there and 100% curriculum. You can download your certificate after that. So lastly, let me just show you this video on accessing the Pathways Mentor Program. It will be available in the Toastmasters website as well. Let's have a look at this video.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and today I want to show you how you can access the Pathways Mentor Program. Within 24 hours of your Basecamp manager approving your Level 2 completion for any path, you'll find the Pathways Mentor Program here in the Suggested Learning box on the Basecamp homepage. When you click on the title, you'll be taken to a page where you can get an overview of what's included in the Pathways Mentor Program. To add this to your Paths and Learning page, click Open Curriculum. Now, you're inside the Pathways Mentor Program, where you can activate and launch the first item and get started learning. Next time you visit your Paths and Learning page, you'll see that the program has been added here so you can quickly access and start working in these projects. Once you've completed all the Pathways Mentor Program projects and the additional requirements, the Pathways Mentor field in your Basecamp profile will change from No to Yes. This field is visible to other members of your home club, so they'll know that you've completed all requirements toward the Pathways Mentor Program.
All right, so that is the Pathways Mentoring Program, how you can activate it. After level 2, you have submitted successfully, you'll be able to search it in your Basecamp and it will be part of your Pathways curriculum with your existing pathways. So what are the action plans? So yeah, start now if you have completed your level 2, get a mentee or protege, and you can utilize the online meeting platforms such as Zoom, or even you would like other social media platform to video call your mentee, build the relationship first and understand why they want to join Toastmasters, how they want to improve themselves. Yeah, motivate them. That is very important. When you see their progress, you will definitely be very inspired by their progress, and you yourself will also be very happy, right? Next one here, I will also share with you. You can also share with the mentee on other resources that's available, like the YouTube videos in the Toastmasters International website. There are many videos on how to access Basecamp as well as other speaking tips. If you want to record the mentor communication log, which we mentioned in level 4 and level 5 project just now, you can utilize collaboration tools, either the Google Sheet or any other tools that you prefer. Because in Google Sheet, or we call it, or better known if you are familiar with Microsoft Excel, Google Sheet is an online collaboration worksheet that you can share with anyone. Yeah, you can record it in the Google Sheet itself and share it later on. So to end my sharing today, mentoring is a brain to pick, and ear to listen, and a push in the right direction. So when you know someone needs your pushing, when you know that someone needs your help and they need your motivation, I would say you will feel inspired to also work hard together with them to achieve not only their goal, but also your goal. We learn best in moments of enjoyment, so I hope that everyone will have fun in your Toastmasters journey. Feel free to ask me any questions if you have, and drop me a comment. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.